Hi, Trevor at Spark here. Just wanted to walk you through the new client portal that we are launching that we would like everybody to start utilizing. Before we really get into some of the elements of it, I want to kind of talk about why we're launching this, what it's going to be used for, and why it's important to you mostly. Um, our main goal is to make sure that our interactions as the IT service provider and your interactions as an IT service user are cohabitating or commingling, right? They're linked up, they're lined up, and we don't want it to be hard for you to be able to get something done. We don't want it to take a long time, and we want to be transparent about it, right? So we know in our industry, a lot of people, a lot of companies, they just hide stuff. They're the wizards in the background. You never see them. They're in a back closet somewhere punching keyboards and on stuff, and you never know what the heck they're doing. Sometimes things work, sometimes they don't. You just want it working all the time. And so we understand that. And so we're trying to provide this form that one makes it easier for you to interact with us, but is also something that will make it easier for your business to utilize things and make things a lot more efficient for you to use as well. And so what you're looking at right here is the home page of the user interface. You can see there are four main sections to it. There's home, that's what we're on right now. There's a company section, a support section, and a university area. So we will be diving in to this a little bit further. Now, some pieces of this you might have depending on basically what your company is subscribing to. Some you might just have very, very basic stuff. We will dive into some of the more advanced things later, and how to add things on and take things away and so on and so forth. But for now, I just want to show you basically what you get out of the box and then where it and how it's going to work for you. And so one of the main things, as you can see here on the home page, is it says applications. It also has some of the support elements to it as well. And so if you are using Microsoft Office 365, you will have all of your Office 365 apps right here. Now you may not use all of them, but they're all of what you subscribe to. If maybe for instance you only have an Exchange account, and that's okay. Maybe you do an email. Well, then Outlook will work when you click Outlook. It automatically defaults to using the browser version, as you'll see here as it loads up. Um, if you are have most people have like a premium version, and so premium comes with all of these apps, and so you'd be able to use Teams, you'd be able to use SharePoint and Word and Excel and PowerPoint, so on and so forth. You can see how it has its opening right here for me. And so that's one aspect. The other aspect, as per client basis, every company uses different applications. Some might use QuickBooks, some might use drafting software, some might use an inventory software. So there's a bunch of different applications and softwares and apps that people might use. And what we will do, and as you can kind of see on our homepage, for our specific company at Spark, what we use, you can see we have some of our admin stuff because I'm an admin. We have our applications that we use as far as for quoting and drawing diagrams and some extra apps here. And so we will add that same thing for all of our clients as they go along. You also will be able to add your own, which we'll show you on a separate video. Now, if there's some things that you add or that you use more than other things, like maybe you use Word and Excel a lot, you can right click on Excel, pin to favorites, now it puts it right at the top. You don't have to hunt through it right here. It'll be right there. Same with any of your other applications you might use. Now, one of the main aspects to this, as far as how we are hoping people use it to communicate with us, right now, if you want to submit a ticket, you've got to call or you've got to write an email. And in order to do either one, you have to find that email, or which it might already be in your email, when you type in Spark, and that's great. Or you've got to go find it somewhere, or you just don't even do it because you don't want to take that time. You just deal with the issue, which is the worst part. Or same with the phone number. You have to go find that phone number, ask someone. Takes time. So now we want this to be right up in your face, and you can report a problem, request a service, check a ticket update, look at any Office 365 updates or Office 365 statuses right here from your homepage. And so let's say, for instance, you're going throughout your day, you've got X tabs open right here, and oh shoot, a problem happened. Well, what's going to happen is you can hit new tab. It's going to take you directly to the client portal, which will show up right here. That's going to take me to mine, but it's going to take you to the client one. Then you can come in here. Oh shoot, I need to report a problem. Something's going on with my computer. Click on report a problem. Now we have a list of some preset possible options. So maybe it has something to do with your printer. Okay, hey, I'm having problems with printing and scanning. You can click on that. Maybe it has something to do with your computer. I'm getting some warning message. Oh shoot, let's click on that one. Okay, what's the text of the warning message? Right there. Answer a couple of quick questions, and then you can hit submit. It puts it in for us. So why is this beneficial for you and for us? Right now, if you call or email, there's a bit of triage that has to be done. We've got to figure out who's the correct person to handle this possible issue. How long is it going to take? Is it something we can do right now, or is it going to be, is it going to take some time? And so answering some of these questions help that triage process, so that way we can get the problem fixed for you faster, and we can make sure that it gets handled by the right person on our end. And if I know sometimes people put in tickets for others, maybe their computer's completely not working or they don't have it with them at the moment. Hey, and that's the problem. You can just click, I'm reporting this problem for another user, type who it is, their email, submit it, ticket comes in for us. Now, rather than our text bothering you as the person that submitted it, we'll go straight to the person who it's affecting. So that way there's not a middleman, you're just the messenger, and then you're out of it. And so this is how we prefer, and we'll be redirecting everybody to submit tickets with us moving forward. And you'll find it's going to be so much easier than going in and typing out a full email or making a phone call. You can just do it, happens quick, and then we'll get to you as soon as we see it show up on our side. And so, and then the other piece that I'll show here is the request of service. So you'll have some of the top requested services. Now these are for users. Admins will have a lot more stuff that they can do. Some of these tiles might change depending on your client level, service level with us, and some of the things you do. Like if you're not doing, if you don't do Office 365 at all, maybe you're G Suite user or something like that, this won't be here. It'll be something different. But let's say you need to request a printer for your specific office. You can request a quote here, your name, your email, what type of printer you want, a couple of quick stuff, hit submit. It sends to your admin for approval and also comes to us so we can start our quoting process and get that moving along. And so, like I said, rather than email or phone call or going and bugging your superior to say, hey, I need a printer, then they have to bug us, boom, you can do it right here, and then we handle it from there. And you'll see there's a lot of other options here, some that you might use, more often, some you may never use. Okay, but here they are, and these will change. We might add some different tiles, take some away, but any service stuff you want to request is all right here, which was found on the home page under request service. And I'll hit these other three in just a second. Now the next level, something that you will be able to use that really has nothing to do with us, is in the company section. So under the company section, you see there's 4 pieces to it. First part is calendar. You can sync up your calendar. If you're using Outlook, you can sync up Gmail, pull in anything you want here. As far as on an entire company basis, if you've got any company events going on, birthday parties, barbecues, holiday parties, anything like that, you can put it all right here. So that way everybody can see it. You will have a corporate directory, and so if you need to find anybody, you can just type their name in right here. Right now it shows their email. We can put their phone number in there as well if you need to call them, extension, whatever that might be. But quick directory, so that way you can contact anybody within your corporation at any time by going straight to the directory. You're also going to have a knowledge base, and so this will be can be utilized for lots of different things. We might put in training elements. You as a corporation can put in training stuff. Maybe you have sales documents you want to put in there, different project documents that maybe is a template for everybody. You can put that all in here, or maybe you're changing something. We'll be able to build out this knowledge base, and you'll see this grow as you get more use out of it within your company. And then, and one thing we will show you in a later video is how to add and how to edit knowledge base articles, and we'll get into that as a more advanced thing. And then the next piece is messages. So let's say you've got a email you need to send to everybody, right? And rather than go into Outlook, typing out the email, put it in everybody's emails, you could just send a message right here, add message, and you can broadcast a message to 3 people, 1 person, or everybody. And we're going to use this as well. Anytime we update stuff or whenever a knowledge base article goes in, we'll send out a message. It'll hit everybody, and you'll see a little notification right up here by the alarm bell. And so it'll be a quick communication area within one area, right? Or within one portal, one common area for everybody to look at. The next piece is the support section. So we talked about a couple of these already. What's nice about the support section is it also brings in the knowledge base article. So let's say, for instance, maybe we're going to be doing Windows 11 updates in the coming months and years as Windows 10 gets phased out, Windows 11 comes in. Well, we'll probably put a knowledge base article in here for how to use different things as Windows 11 gets incorporated. And so that might be something we put in here. And it might be a lot of different things, but we've already went through report a problem, very simple. Request a service, same thing. Now let's say you have reported a problem. One great thing you can now do is you can check on that ticket update. Now this generic company user has not submitted any tickets, so there's nothing here for me, but you'll be able to see any tickets you've submitted that are open. Of course, you can go to close, or maybe some might get put on hold, waiting. Any open ones though, you can see here, it'll have its ticket number, what's the subject, when was it created, when was it last updated or worked on by us, what's the status, and who's the contact. Okay, so now you can actually click, you'll be able to click on that and see what the heck's going on with this. Is it getting fixed? And that way you don't have to be in the dark, right? Like I said, we want to be transparent. And so not just the wizard in the background that's either working on your stuff or not. We want you to know if we're working on it or not. And then if for some reason it's not and it's urgent or whatever, you need it to be done right now. Now it's time to call us, send us an email. Hey, what the heck? I've submitted this ticket. What's going on with it? So everybody's basically in the know and can see what's going on with their specific problems. Admins will be able to see all problems, all tickets going on. And then the last piece will be the university. So some clients might have the university. This will be a full-on learning module, a little bit different than the knowledge base. This might be for training courses and other things. Maybe you have things you got to be HIPAA compliant, or maybe you've got NIST compliances you have to be kept up on. Cybersecurity insurance. And so if you subscribe to one of our cybersecurity training, we'll be putting in training courses for cybersecurity right here, make it required for you, then you can go into it. It also comes fully stocked for all of our managed service clients with all of these Microsoft quick start or Microsoft trainings, basic, intermediate, advanced ones. And so you can learn some different skills if you want and come in through here and try to learn how to use some of these different things a little bit more, such as projects, such as Outlook, PowerPoint, Word, some of the main things. Okay, there's a lot of different stuff in here. And so this will be your full-on learning module. And then as corporations move into this, it might be something that gets required to become more knowledgeable about this different stuff, and they'll be able to require who sees what and actually see who's doing what videos and who's doing the trainings. And especially that will be very important if there are compliance trainings that have to get done. And so this will be one big feature that you guys can utilize to really step up your game. And then I mentioned it earlier that we can see some Office 365 updates. As Office is a ever growing thing. It changes things, it adds things, and you can see anything that gets added to right here. This also is in the support section, same exact one, and also in the university. If you don't want to go through doing a full training course, which might take 5, 10, 15 minutes, maybe more, you can come in here and say, you know what, I just need some quick tips on Word. How do I use Word? You go here, it's got some quick hitters, 4 pages. How do I do some of the very basic stuff? Boom, okay, I've figured that out. Move on, rather than doing a full 15-minute course. And then the very last piece I wanted to show you was here in the home section is Office 365 status. And so if something's not working, let's say Teams isn't working for whatever reason, you can come here. Is there an issue that is worldwide known? Oh yeah, hey, there happens to be one advisory for Teams. Okay, I can come here. Okay, click on that, and you can actually see what is this advisory, what's it impacting, and oh yeah, that's my problem right there. Okay, well, hey, it's not something we'll be able to fix. It's something Microsoft's working on. And so, all in all, this is a complete client portal for our clients to use. There will be elements of interacting with us. There's things we're going to manage as well. There's a lot deeper stuff admins will be able to do as well, which we're not going to get into on this video, but I will be doing some more advanced things if you want to add things and customize stuff to your own user interface. But yeah, as far as the basics, homepage is very going to be used a lot, especially reporting a problem or requesting service. This is how we prefer that you do it moving forward, and then we'll keep growing. It'll keep improving. And if you have any questions, of course, feel free to reach out and ask that question, and we would love to help you out. Get deeper into the portal as it grows and advances. Okay, thank you.